Hello and welcome back to More Me Arthur. My name is Mickey, and once again I do not have my co-host Daniel with me today as we are shooting in Brixham, Devon. Myself, Shay and Scott from the media team, Jack, our guitarist, and Ethan, our drummer, have all taken a trip down here, and we thought while we're here we'll shoot some podcasts. Boys, say hi.
Hi.
Hello. I'm glad to be back.
Yes.
I had a one episode hiatus.
Because we didn't have so basically we're not got our usual rig. Shocking, I know. These are called XLR cables, and they connect the mics into the interface into the computer to get the audio. And I brought 4, one of which is just not the right cable.
Yeah, just wrong cable.
So we only have 3 microphones, so therefore Shay had to be subbed out for that one, and then Ethan's been subbed out for this one. And then also Scott behind the camera is kind of hosting this podcast, but because we don't have the other cable, you're not going to be able to hear him. So I'm going to try do some editing, but we shall see. What are we doing today, guys?
I was going to say, we need to say what our special episode is.
Go for it.
Okay. We are going back for some mystery tier lists.
Yeah.
We really enjoyed it last time, and we feel like this could be just as fun, if not more spicy. So
we thought we'd have a bit more fun on this one as well, because last time it was bands and solo artists.
Yeah.
And this time we're going to do a music one, and then we're going to go a bit rogue and just do, I think it's chocolate bars. We're going to just do chocolate bars. And we're like, because I feel like the podcast, we can start getting a bit away from music in the podcast.
We're all friends here.
We're all friends here.
Some of them
we like more than just music in our personal lives. So
we like food. Hey, we eat food. I don't know if you knew that.
That is a fact.
Crazy, I know. So yeah, that could be fun. But yeah, let's get straight. Should we just get straight into it?
Yeah, let's get straight into it. We know the rules.
Nitty gritty.
Okay, Scott. Let's go.
So first one is Green Day.
Oh, Green Day.
Interesting.
I wonder how many of his choices have been inspired by the drive down here. Everything that was in that playlist.
Devon Road Trip playlist.
I will say it's quite a wide array of artists.
Oh, okay.
I
feel like Green Day, a good middler there.
was going to say 5.
Like,
I don't know.
maybe in the lower, like maybe more like
done
a
this
6.
last time.
This is what we done with the bands last time.
I will
we
say,
put Kings of Leon at 4, and everything just went downhill
we put them
from
at
there.
3.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse.
Was that too high?
That's way too
high. I think
okay.
5 is too high for Green Day.
Do you know what? Because like I was going to say 5, but I think you are right. We done this last time, and then he was like bang after bang after bang, and we're like, why are Green Day in 5?
So we'll
but
be
I will say
conservative.
like 6 will be a good one.
I 6. I'm happy with 6. I feel like they're great, so they shouldn't be in like the lowest.
I was
ones.
going to say I would push 7. So don't get me wrong. There's Green Day songs I like, but I'm not listening to Green Day very often. And you both said it in the car. It's like, Dookie, all you want to hear is Basket Case, and that's probably about it.
That's true.
So
I did say that.
Oh no, that's got has Dookie got Time of Your Life on it, or is that no? I think that's on Nimrod.
Yeah, I think that's Nimrod. You know.
Yeah, Nimrod's a good album, and then you got like Jesus of Suburbia and stuff like that.
That's American. I think Welcome to Paradise is on Dookie.
Yeah, that's the first track on it. I'm thinking no more. Yeah, that's the first track on
But
Dookie.
yeah, this was the story I said. I saw them at Reading, and it was the 21st whatever anniversary of Dookie, and they played it start to finish, and I was a bit like, oh, that's great, but I don't know too many of these ones.
Yeah. Okay. 7?
Well, I just think 7. Is there going to be 6 music artists or bands better than?
I'm
Green
not
Day?
Opposed to 7.
You know what? Let's say 7.
Yeah?
We'll err on the side of caution.
Okay,
Let's say 7.
This is where they should have gone in 1 and everything.
I've absolutely finessed you.
I actually love Green Day.
You're a trendsetter.
Suckers. If Wet Leg's back on this list, I'm
Next up is the Eagles.
Oh, you see, look. Now you're glad you got some high
Yeah,
spaces
I'm glad. Look, I feel like I'm the worst person for this, because for me, they've got to be in the top 3. I love that
100%.
band. I love that band
Yeah.
so much.
I'd say
go anywhere else.
it's 2 or 3.
Yeah, keep
2 or
1
3.
for sure. Let's 3 to be
3. Do we
conservative
play?
again.
Be conservative and go
Okay.
3.
Let's play it safe.
I can
Yeah,
live with that.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
This is
The
going too
Eagles are
smooth at the minute.
Eagles are 4 better than Green Day.
We need to get
definitely.
angry and
Well,
controversial.
I was going to say, while we're on the topic, they're obviously got their in the Las Vegas Sphere, aren't they?
Oh
Well, they did their
yeah,
performances.
I don't think they're anymore, but they were there recently. They've also just recently done a few UK shows.
really?
Yeah, I'm not sure
Oh.
what the lineup is now. I think Don Henley's still playing.
No, so Don Henley's still drums. Joe Walsh still plays guitar. Don Felder, they had a big falling out. He doesn't play with them anymore. Glenn Fry died, so I think that his son was doing his role.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know his name, but I think his son is doing what he would do. And then
Okay.
their bassist, I think, is Timothy Schmidt. I think it's Timothy Schmidt, and I think he does it.
This guy knows his stuff.
I love the Eagles.
Okay, Eagles in 3, please.
Childish Gambino.
Oh,
That's a bit of a rogue shout, that.
oh,
Rogue.
he's good, man.
He is good.
I'm gonna not think Donald Glover in like Community and stuff like that. It's Childish Gambino music.
If it was the Biblioteca rap, it'd be number 1 for Community. For me, it's got to be lower than the Eagles, but I feel
He might be a
Better
good
than Green Day.
5. He might be a good
Higher than
5.
Green Day? I don't know about 5.
I was
How
thinking
often do you
6.
listen to Childish Gambino?
It's-
Awaken My Love is such a good album.
When I'm in that vibe, or like Kendrick Lamar and stuff like that, I will put on.
Yeah.
What is that album? The one with Redbone and stuff.
That's Awaken My Love. With
Yeah,
Redbone on
yeah.
it.
And what's the one? It's like it's on
Is that
that
the
album.
same album?
Yeah. That one. That's a big tune on that one. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I can't remember.
It's like Me and Your Mama or something like that.
That sounds about right.
And then also the earlier stuff, not year 3000,
Year
it?
3000.
3001, 2001. So I can't remember what it's called. No matter what you say or what you do,
Mm.
when I'm alone, I'd rather be with you.
I love that's the one. I'm so bad with the titles. He's got one. It's like just a plain white cover, and all the song titles are just numbers, and so it's really hard to tell. But there's one on there that's like "It Feels Like Summer." That's such
Yeah,
a
yeah,
banger.
yeah. This is America's really good as well. The
Yeah.
video for that is very good. Okay, so you're saying 6.
Yeah, I would say 6.
Yeah. I
He
think
also
I'll go
doesn't really
6.
tour.
He doesn't. Not as much anymore as well.
I'm here for 6. I'll go 6.
Let's go for 6.
Yeah.
The 1975.
That's huge.
See, if Dan was here now, he'd be losing his head
He
because
would be
he
losing
does
his
not
head.
like 1975. We love the 1975.
Yeah, I love him.
How many times have you seen them?
Genuinely, just the once. Oh no, twice. Sorry. So once when they were touring the second album,
when
with
they
the super
filmed the
long
second
name.
album.
Yeah, that was at the O2.
You were at that as well, weren't you?
And then at Reading last year,
When they replaced Rage.
it might have been the year before actually, but they replaced Rage Against the Machine as the headliner. So that was the second time I saw them, and they were great then as well.
Yeah, I've seen them O2 3 times. No, it was Sincerity Scary album.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's
With
third
the
album.
treadmill at the front,
Yeah.
and then last tour where they done the whole theatre show thingy.
Oh, the very best of. or
Yeah,
whatever
and
it's
then I've
called,
seen them
or
at
their very
Hammersmith
best.
Apollo just before they released the second album.
Hmm.
I feel like we had.
I feel like we've
we'd
seen
seen
them
them like
in
we'd done
bet-
all 3 albums in.
Yeah, I feel like we have as
O2.
well.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I mean, I've seen them.
And
I think like 10 times.
yeah.
The band I've
He's
seen
been
the most
all
live.
around.
Really, I didn't know you
Yeah.
were that much of a fan. Like, yeah, I didn't realize you were that into
Yeah,
them.
and they topped my Spotify Wrapped like pretty much every year.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a while. I don't listen to them as much anymore, but yeah, I've always quite religiously.
Was
listened to
it
their music.
yesterday? No, it was Friday when we went up to Plymouth, and we just put 1975 on,
Yeah.
like just shuffle 1975. There's minimal bands you can just go shuffle all of their music, and you go banger, banger,
Just
banger.
that's what I'm saying, just easy
Yeah.
listening as well.
It's like some rogue track on like a 25 track album. You're like, oh yeah, I forgot about this one, banger.
Well, they say like one of their biggest criticisms is like it's just such generic or rip off music, but I think that's kind of part of the charm as well. And
Yeah,
what
for
makes you
sure.
think, oh yeah, I could easily listen to them,
I also
or
feel like it's
why
like-
so many like them. That's what they're catered for.
It's like pop as well. Like pop doesn't it like is derivative. I don't mean that necessarily a bad way, but pop is like derivative in some cases. So there's not necessarily anything wrong with that. For me, they're lower than the Eagles, so I would say 4. But I'm actually not against giving them the second spot if you
I
do
think
feel that way.
4's good. I think 4's good.
I could live with 4, seeing that the Eagles are in 3. But I mean, if it was me personally, they'd probably be top 3. Again, I'd maybe, obviously looking back now, I'd shifted it a bit, so put them 3, Eagles 2.
Yeah.
But it's where we're at now. I'm happy with 4.
Yeah, I'm very happy with 4.
Let's go 4.
Okay, so Post Malone, isn't it?
Oh, he's great.
I really like Post
I
Malone.
really like Post Malone.
What's the album?
Oh,
it's like Blue
dude.
Cover Austin, I think it's called. That album is so good.
Bro, them sessions he put out the other day.
Oh, the country
The
version
live in Nashville. Oh my. He's really just proving how good he is.
He works a lot with Andrew Watt, the guitar player producer that I just adore. He works a lot with him as well.
But yeah, no, I think like all his albums. So the first one, Stoney, there's some great songs on that, like White Iverson. Just the end little keys part on that is just so good.
Beer Bong and Bentley's is.
I was going to say that
well.
that is probably one of my favourite albums.
I remember hearing "Stay" on that album and just being like, "Wow, this!" Like that was the first time I ever really was like, "Oh, I need to check this guy out. Like I need to listen to."
Yeah,
this.
it was a completely different side to him in a way.
Yeah.
Although I say that there are some on Stoney that are just like kind of little ballady type ones where you're like, oh yeah, that's nice.
Is it "Feeling Whitney"? Is that on that album or something?
That's
Whitney?
on Beer Bongs and
Oh,
Bentleys.
it's on Beer
I'm
Bongs as
pretty
well.
sure.
Okay.
No, he's great. Sunflower
Yeah,
is
that's a banger.
is such an
song.
impressive song. That chorus is great.
And it's the theme tune for Into the Spider-Verse. So
Yep.
great movie as well.
There you go.
Oh, so he's 5 or 2.
He can't be my 2, I'm sorry. But then also we got to give those top
But
spots to somebody.
at some point we're gonna need to give them to someone. But at the same time, like we might get better than that. We might get worse than that.
That's what I'm saying. He is kind of a huge artist as well.
I couldn't put him above the 1975 and the Eagles for me.
Yeah, I mean that is a good point.
So 5.
5,
we'll
and then
have
does
to
that
go
mean we've
5.
got the 2 lowest and the 2 highest
Yeah.
left? Okay.
See, we do this
Well, no,
every
we've
time.
got 7 somewhere.
Nah, Green Day was 7.
Oh yeah,
Green Day 7. We've
We've
got.
got 8, 9, 10, and then 1 and 2 if you put them at 5.
Blimey.
We do this every time, man. We got
right.
chocolate
We hold
bar,
on to it too
chocolate
much.
bars. We're getting.
Okay.
Well, it
one
depends
in
what comes
early.
out. I know what would be in my top.
I'm calling it now. I think we keep 5. We put Post Malone in 2. Let's just give one of those. We're saving him
I
too
don't
much.
hate that.
We
I'm not
all
mad
were
at it.
positive about him when
Yeah.
the name was said.
I
So
kinda
And I
wish-
can, I can
I
tell you
kinda
now,
wish-
after this, I'm going to be listening to some Post Malone.
Yeah, I kind of wish we put 1975 in 2 now,
So do I. But
and then
Yeah.
Posty in 4. But I'm not. He's really impressed me. We actually just posted a reaction to Post Malone, them new sessions, and in it, like Dan's never really listened to Posty, and Dan was like, "Whoa." Like that was it, and we'd done a reaction to him previously when he done that Alice in Chains cover on Howard Stern.
yes, yeah. That's
And
cool.
oh my god, that as well. Like he's so versatile. He is probably the most versatile musician out there right now.
He's a good little guitar player as well. I've seen some videos of him playing the guitar.
But he
can
does
proper
rap,
shred.
then he'll do country, then he'll do rock, like rock,
Yeah.
like Nirvana and Alice in Chains.
Well, yeah, no, and he's obviously worked with Ozzy Osbourne and stuff. So
yeah,
like,
Travis
Yeah.
Barker.
yeah.
Like he's
That's what
done
I'm saying.
loads.
And now that latest country album
And
is just
he
so
does
good.
he does like country and he does like country.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then he'll just drop out and do a rap song, and it's like, mate. And he doesn't. And the fact that he doesn't lose his fan base through any of it, that's how good he is. So
And I think-
I'm happy to go to.
I think just by all accounts as well, apparently just a great dude. From,
Yeah.
like, from
Yeah, he seems like a top
He
guy.
seems like a lovely guy.
yeah. Let's give him number 2. He's
Let's give him
earned it.
2. Let's give him 2.
Okay, so next up is Queen.
Oh,
Oh, all right, well,
we should have saved 2.
no, Queen's got to go 1.
Queen has got to go 1.
Oh,
The-
that or 8, isn't it?
Well, yeah, there's,
also,
there's,
or 5.
there's absolutely
No,
no.
5's gone.
No, we
No, we
just,
didn't,
We
'cause we
kept
put-
5. 'cause
okay,
we gave
okay,
Posty
okay.
to-
Yeah, Queen have got to go 1.
I want Queen at 1.
What if we might get someone like even better?
Well, yeah, but then we'll just have to deal with it then. But I think how can you put Queen in?
Fifth place, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They're Queen.
Okay.
I
Our channel was built of Queen fans.
well, yeah,
so I have to put them in one.
and also you look obviously. I mean, if Dan was here, he'd be like jumping on the sofa, just absolutely killing us if we were thinking of putting them anywhere other than one.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, incredible, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, Queen are the best.
This is for you, Dan. Queen are going in one.
Okay, so next up is Lowland Atlantis.
No, to be fair, no, that's fine.
They're
That's
five.
They've gotta
LTA
go
and five.
five, yeah.
I could live with that.
Just personally-
let's talk about LTA a bit, because not enough people are aware of Lone Atlantis, and we need to start a movement because they need to come back.
They need to come,
okay?
you need to get back together.
They
100%.
are up there with the most underrated, unappreciated bands on this
100%.
planet.
100%.
Oh my god,
Their
Mike Juice in general is the most unappreciated man on this planet.
Their self-titled album is like just exceptional. It just perfect
They're
in
like-
nearly every way.
They're one of them rare bands where they got better. Like their Fuck You is like funny.
Yeah.
The next out world record.
I think, is it Changing Tune then World Record?
No,
it's
world
World
record.
Record.
Then Changing
Change It.
Tune.
Yeah.
World record's great. There's some bangers on that. Changing Tune's really good.
Changing Tune is good.
Self-titled at fourth is 10 out of 10.
Yeah. To
And
me, self-titled is like, you're going to hate me for saying this, but like the early Arctic Monkeys albums are great, but for me, like AM's like a crowning achievement in their career. And I feel like for LTA, the self-titled is like their AM equivalent, like the seminal
They really
moment.
leveled up.
Yeah.
They really defined their sound there. And then their last album, before they broke up, is great as well.
Yeah,
Safe in Sound. Yeah,
Safe in Sound.
that's a good
It's got
album.
I Would.
Dumb. I
Dumb.
love the song Dumb.
Yeah.
Money as well. That's jokes.
The but what you were saying as well with the self-titled, the black edition of that one with the bonus tracks and the covers.
The covers,
so
the
good.
covers are great, and Get Over It is like one of my favorite songs, and that's only on the black edition as well.
Yep.
Yeah, they got take 5.
Take 5. I've also got 84 Hours drum kit now.
Yeah.
I've got to get that in every time so I can pay for it.
So next up is Machine Gun Kelly.
10.
10.
So Shay really likes Machine Gun
I do.
Kelly.
Is it more fan of the rap stuff or like his newer pop punk stuff?
Bit of both. I've listened to him for quite a while, but even the earlier albums I really like. I think a lot of stuff is quite underrated. So especially the rap stuff, I think people didn't really take it as serious and stuff, and they just kind of think, oh yeah, it's not that good. But then, yeah, I don't know, that Hotel Diablo album, there's some really good songs on that. But yeah, I've always been a big fan. But yeah, I thought I'd probably get outvoted on this one quite significantly.
I'm not a massive fan.
Yeah.
I've listened to, is it like My Bloody Valentine or something Valentine, the pop punk album that he did with Travis Barker. I do like that album.
Yeah, no, I've listened to quite a lot of his songs, and I think there's some that are really underrated that you aren't like his big hits.
He's a bit like Post Malone, I suppose, that his career's got like sort of a strange versatility to it. It's like rock stuff and sort of hip hop rap stuff as well.
Yeah, he's gone back to more of his rap stuff recently, and I quite like it. I'm kind of glad because I do like that stuff more, even though I do listen to quite a lot of pop punk stuff. But I just don't think it's as good as other pop punk artists.
Makes sense.
So 10.
Yeah, I think 10.
I don't know. I feel like there could be someone worse than Machine Gun Kelly.
We've got 8, 9, and 10. Should we maybe go 9?
Can we split
the
the difference?
in the
Go middle.
Yeah, middle
Nah,
of the middle
we
of
got
what
to
we've
go
got left.
10. We got to go 10. I do not like him as a person. I don't like his music. Like, I'm just not a fan.
Fair enough.
I'm going to put my foot down here. He would be in 10. If he was number 1, I'd put him in 10. If he was our first option, I would have put him 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, that's a pretty resounding 10 then.
But
Cool.
it's up to you. It's up to you. I'd say because he's pushing for, would you say 8?
I'm saying 9. No, I wouldn't push for 8.
I would say 9 because it's just in the middle. Like, it's in the middle of what we've got left.
I think there's potential
I'm
for
outvoted.
someone to be worse.
I've been
Yeah,
outvoted.
I feel like there's potential for someone
He's
to be
going
worse.
9. It's a democracy.
So are you putting McFly above or below Machine Gun Kelly?
Oh.
Oh,
But they have to come above. Like they really.
Well, yeah, they're obviously.
If this were my tier list, they'd be in my top 3. like they would be in my top.
You
3.
said that like 5 times.
Everyone's
So
in the
Eagles,
top 3.
1975, LTA, like,
Yeah, okay, that's
McFly.
That's true. Where would they come? They'd come above LTA for me. I know you think that's blasphemy. They'd come above LTA for me.
They're icons, man. They're UK icons, but they're going 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't deserve 10.
And I can't
No.
wait for him to say Arctic Monkeys right now.
It's definitely. I feel like he's done it to try and put some
Save
seeds in.
me Arthur.
I
For
was
the end.
literally about to say that.
He's picked an artist for each of us, so it's going to be someone for you, and you've ended up with 10.
He's going to
Oh,
say,
I
he's
see.
going to
Yeah,
say
that's very
Fontaines
true.
DC.
No, I've actually, you've done very well. If you left Machine Gun at 10, that means you'd be putting R. Kelly at.
Yes, I told you there'd be someone worse. I told you there'd be someone worse.
Oh, Kelly. Yeah.
Oh, man.
At
We've
10.
only got 10.
Oh,
Yeah, R. Kelly in 10.
Yeah.
That's
See,
great.
look, I told you, I've big brained it there.
I think we've done quite well with
I
that.
actually think
I'm
we've
quite
done
happy
all
with
right.
that.
I'm
Could
quite
we
happy
get
with
a rundown of the score? So starting at 10, going.
10, you got R. Kelly.
Yeah.
9, you got Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
8, 8 McFly.
Yeah.
6, Childish Gambino.
7.
7, Green Day. 6, Childish Gambino. 5, Loud and Atlantis. 4, 1975. 3, The Eagles. 2, Post Malone. And then 1, Queen.
That's
I'm
not
re- I'm
bad
really not mad at
overall.
that.
I'm not mad at that overall.
Smashed it.
As I said, there'd be minor adjustments for what our actual
Yeah.
order would be.
But even then, the minor adjustments, I'd be like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
it'd, be
Argue, yeah.
it'd be tough.
I feel like Posty possibly could have come down a bit for me, but
Yeah,
overall, I
75
think
up,
that's a
maybe.
solid. That's a solid. Yeah, I don't hate that at all.
Okay,
Great job.
nice.
Smashed it.
So what we're going to do, we're going
Quick
to take a
break.
little break. And then we will be starting on our chocolate tier list.
Yeah, the moment we've all
That's
been
where the
waiting
fist will
for.
start coming out. See you in a bit. Podcast. Hello, welcome back. Right, chocolate tier list.
Chocolate tier list.
Chocolate tier list.
Chocolate teapot.
Chocolate teapot. Right, Scott, could we get our first chocolate bar, please?
First one is Twix.
Oh, no.
You like a Twix.
I
I
like
a
a
Twix.
Twix.
I don't
like
mind a Twix. I never really reached for a Twix, but I would eat a Twix if I was offered a
I've
Twix.
been on a big Twix vibe recently.
Is it the Twix Krispies?
Yeah, those
No, just Twix. White Twix.
I feel like
I really
are we-
like
Twix
it.
should get bonus points as well.
Judge,
for the
judge,
iconic
judge,
advert.
judge. Are we going all variations of Twixes, or is it the specific Twix?
Yeah. I feel like all
go all
variations.
I will say that if we're doing that now, we have to
The
do
mul-
that for all
the
of them.
multiverse of chocolate bars. Yeah. We're
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
doing
yeah.
more.
Are we doing that?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
that. But I feel like they're the iconic left Twix, right,
Right
Twix
Twix.
adverts should count for them as well because I
Yeah.
always used to find those really funny. I say used to, I still find them funny.
I would go 4. I think there's going to be 3 better than Twix.
Funnily enough, I like a Twix. I was going to suggest 5. I was going to say
Oh,
right
yep.
down the middle.
I'll take it.
5.
No, I said I've been on a big Twix vibe recently. I'd go 4.
Okay, 4.
I want it in 4.
Happy to be
I'm thinking
outvoted.
about eating one right now.
There's some in the cupboard. Yeah.
It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me just eating a Twix that listens to Post Malone after this. Like, oh, life is good.
Yeah. Okay. Twix and 4, please.
Twix and 4.
Next up is the big Kinder Bueno.
One.
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 It's done. It's
Kinder
done.
Bueno is the best chocolate bar.
You're wrong, but you both said that so quickly. I can't argue. So
Why are we wrong?
they're nice. They're definitely premium. They're in the top 5, but they're not the best chocolate bar.
They are.
Fair enough.
They got a bit of everything. Bit of chocolate, bit of wafer.
The white
a
Kinder
f-
Buenos
a
are amazing.
filling. There you go. This included.
And
Yeah.
as well as it's not just like a white version of the other one. It's got the little crispies
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
bottom.
And the little eggs with the toys, they're Kinder, aren't they?
Oh, you're
That's
going
not-
to
But they,
brand-
do
do
they
you're going
not count? Do
brands.
they not
No.
count under the
You're
No,
going
umbrella?
brands.
this is specifically Bueno.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So I didn't realise there was this much Kinder
Do you
Bueno
Bueno?
lore. Yeah, apparently not.
Number 1, please. Nice and early. I love that. One's gone.
So yeah, you
Gonna say,
straight off the
now
bat.
Yeah,
we're
it
gonna
had
have
to. You both said
Yeah.
that with
We're gonna have
such
to do it.
chest.
Gosh.
Dairy Milk Whole Nut.
Again, with
This is
but like
low
with
for
Twix,
me.
we were saying about the white and stuff. Does Dairy Milk Whole not considered
under Dairy
normal
Milk.
Dairy Milk Oreo?
Well, no, because he specifically said whole nut.
Dairy Milk Whole Nut. Okay, I
Don't
enjoy
like
a
nuts
whole
in my
nut.
mouth.
I gotta say this is a low one for me.
Wow.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I'm not in love with
Quality.
it, so I'm happy to go low. But I will put it out there that I will preface a whole nut over a Twix probably.
Do you know what?
No, no
it
way.
It should count itself lucky. It's got into my top 10. You know,
Uh,
this is
yeah.
8 or 9 for me.
I'd go 9.
Okay.
Right, no.
Whatever.
I just think it's poor. Like,
Okay.
I'd rather have a plain dairy milk than one with whole nut.
I would rather have plain dairy milk would score quite highly.
Plain
for me.
dairy milk
Plain-
is solid.
plain
You
dairy
can't go
milk
wrong
is
with
so
plain
good.
dairy. Me and Ethan have had this conversation, and he's bought me 2 dairy milks in his time. You know, it's a good go-to. You can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
Next up is Munchies.
Hey, I like
I
munchies.
really like a munchie.
I like munchies.
They are good.
They're one of the best Nestle.
Ethan, on a tier list out of 10, where would you rank munchies? I don't think you're on camera, are you? Munchies.
We've used up slot 9 and 5 already.
No,
haven't we?
we've 1, 4, and 9.
Oh god, I can't remember anything.
I don't think I've ever had munchies.
Why do we invite you in?
This is
Go
why you
back
were
to
banned
bed.
from this episode.
Night man. Anyway, munchies.
And while we're on the big multiverse of chocolate, they've brought out loads of different ones. The little
Have they?
Cookie doughs.
cookie dough ones, like a fudge brownie one.
Yeah,
Can you join? Yeah.
this is news to me. The different
Yeah,
variations.
and they've got loads of
munchies.
different ones. They've even done white chocolate ones. But
Come
they're
on,
a bit
Scott's
sickly.
got work to do. You guys keep chatting while he figures out our
That's
camera
fine.
angle.
Well, where are we going to put munchies then?
5. What do we have it for? Twix. It would
Yeah.
need to come below Twix for me, but not that much below Twix at all. You know, I would say 5 or 6.
Yeah, I can live
5.
with that. 5.
Yep, happy.
Right.
5. I'm actually really interested to try the variations. I genuinely didn't know there were variations.
We'll
of
get
Yeah,
some
there's
munchies.
some
snacks
great
for the
ones.
car tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Cool.
We could
So
do that.
munchies are going in at 5?
Yep.
Yep,
5.
5, please, Scott. Sorry,
Right.
the audio stopped
Podcast.
recording. Podcast. Okay, so we heard the next one. It was mini eggs, and Shay loves a mini egg.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a crack fiend for mini eggs.
Fair enough.
You like as soon as you open the bag and that smell hits you, it's just like my nostrils are like twitching now. It's just like whoa.
Just thinking about it.
Addiction, pure rage when Easter comes around. And I have to eat like 1,000.
Yeah, Easter
It's
as
a
well.
mandatory. It's a mandatory thing.
There's something nice about having them at Easter specific. You know, they're like childhood chocolate as well. I would put these at 3.
Mini eggs.
I also think there's a good amount in the little bags as well. You're not.
Yeah,
you're
there's
not
a reasonable amount.
You're not
it's
shortchanged.
you're fulfilled. I think in the amount that you get.
I think the thing is, as you said, it's like limited edition. So I've got a couple months to just eat as many as I can, and that's it.
I'm like that
what we're
with.
saying,
Actually, I won't
3.
say it in
I'm
case
like
it's on the list.
I would say 2, but I could concede and go 3.
I'm gonna say 3 is where I'm landing with these.
I'm happy with 3. We'll go for a 3, please. It's hot in here, isn't it? Now that Ethan's here.
Next up, Bourneville.
Oh,
10.
What's Bourneville?
Do you know, yeah, I'm
Dark
not
chocolate.
sure.
I quite like dark chocolate.
who invited
Is
this
this-
guy, man?
Is Bourneville like just a
It's the
plain
red
red
one.
packaging?
Yeah, like
okay.
the dairy milk, but dark.
Yeah, I do like dark chocolate, but I can't remember the last time I've ever bought one of these for myself as a choice.
Is what Bourneville? Is that a brand, or is that like what you just call dark chocolate?
No, it's
Cadbury.
No, I think
dairy
it's a
milk.
brand of dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh,
So dairy milk do a dark chocolate, and that's Bourneville.
oh, so. Oh no, I've never had it.
Let's go low.
It's 10.
Yeah, it's 10.
fair
I
enough.
would. There was everything we've had so far. I would rather eat than that.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very
I'd
true.
rather
That'd be
eat-
the last thing. Or actually,
I'd potentially.
I wouldn't say it'd be
some-
the last thing, and I'm going to be very
feces.
upset because I feel like it's going to be on here. I kind of want to change now. I might go 8.
I would.
There's one
I'm
thing.
back in 9.
There's one thing.
We've
well,
used
nine's already
9,
taken, so we'd have to go.
Sure.
Yeah.
They put whole nut Cadbury's.
Oh yeah, actually, I would put it above a whole nut Cadbury's now. I think
Yeah,
about
actually,
it. Yeah.
because there's one thing I feel like is coming, and that is definitely my 10.
Bounty.
Yep.
Yeah, go on, 8, please.
8 for Bourneville.
Bounties are the worst.
Oh, don't say it.
I'm on my own.
Oh no.
Next up is
I love that one.
If Bounty's on there, just get it out of the way now. I can tell you exactly where it's going.
Kit Kat Chunky.
Oh,
I like it.
do like
Can
Kit Kat
we
Chunky.
do a quick? How are we eating the chocolate off the edge and then doing the middle, each of us, or are we just biting into a Kit Kat Chunky?
Biting into it, mate. Getting the job
No, I
done.
don't know.
I'm,
It depends,
I'm a
depends
bite
what
the
mood it
chocolate
is.
off the edge kind of guy with a Kit Kat
I
Chunky.
just straight in because I think it's chunky. You gotta because then it's not chunky anymore. It's
But
just,
on a normal Kit Kat, then it's not chunky anymore.
It's just a cat.
It's
just cat. Once you've done that, yeah, I'm with him. I just get the job done.
Wow, I always eat the edges first.
I do a bit of both, depending on how the mood's structured.
I will say as well,
Really?
Yeah,
on the topic of like different versions, a white Kit Kat Chunky,
very good.
peanut Kit Kat Chunky,
Yeah, very good.
just all of it. Hazelnut Kit Kat Chunky.
Yep, caramel one.
Yeah, okay.
I'll tell you what, it's like going back to one of those like discontinued food things. But the old caramel Kit Kat Chunky from like back in like 2010, absolutely outrageously good.
Is my phone still filming? Yeah. We keep
That's
going.
right, we power through.
We power through.
But yeah, it was so good. And Nestle, if you're listening, bring it back.
Nestle
I want it.
Tollhouse.
So what numbers have we got left?
Yeah, what
have
high
we got
ones
6
we got?
left?
So you've taken 1, 3, 4, 5, 9, and 8.
So we got it's 2 free.
Kit Kat Chunky at 2.
When I'm getting a meal deal and I'm feeling a chocolate bar, it's Kinder Bueno or Kit Kat Chunky.
Fair enough. All right. I do love a Kit Kat
Yeah,
Chunky, so I'll back it.
What? Cause the next one will be 6, right?
So I'm trying to think of what else he's got in this list.
I'm also trying. Yeah, but like what in them options? What else are you mad at Kit Kat Chunky at 2?
I'm not mad about it,
I'm definitely not mad at it.
but I feel like I could be mad if there's some other things that I'd rather have at 2.
If he hits us with the Mars Galaxy that used to be out or Mars Planets,
Those were nice.
I don't know if it's nostalgia or what, but those things were like crack cocaine. I might have to bleep that. I don't know if I can say that on there.
I mean, to be fair, I did say I was a crack fiend for mini eggs earlier, so it's probably a bit.
Okay,
rude.
yeah. So wait, so it's 2 and we have 4 for it.
6.
Oh, Kit Kat Chunky can't go in 6.
All right, we'll go 2.
Let's go
Yeah.
2. So the only ones that we got are 6, 7, 8, and 10. Now. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Where did the dark chocolate go?
Yeah, 6, 7, and 10.
Oh okay.
There's 3 left.
7 and 10.
The dark chocolate went at 8. We
Yeah.
saved 10 for bounty,
Bounty,
just in
'cause it is
case
coming
it comes
and it is
up.
going 10.
Okay, so next is, I think it's Fry's Chocolate Cream, the little blue one.
Oh,
They're all right. To be
I
fair.
like that he hates mint chocolate.
Oh, can I?
It doesn't have to be mint.
Well, mint chocolate is the worst thing that's ever existed. Like, I think mint anything. Like, it's
Why do I want to brush my teeth and eat chocolate at the same time?
literally. I've just brushed my teeth now. The last thing I want is some chocolate in my mouth. Like, I just feel like it's like you're sweet and then it's this. I can't put it into words. I just don't like.
To be fair, I
I love mint chocolate.
don't necessarily disagree with that. I never buy mint chocolate
I buy it
for
a lot.
myself. The only time would be like mint arrows
That's what I'm saying.
sometimes.
That is really good.
Do you like an arrow?
No, but I like After Eights.
I was about to say
Those are
after
like, those are
as
like
well.
the peak of the mint
Yeah.
chocolate pyramid.
Those are almost too minty.
It's an anomaly.
They do feel. I feel
They're the
really,
exception, not the rule.
I feel really grown up if I have an after 8.
Only if I do the game.
The
The
game.
game.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, where you put it in
where
your
you put it
face.
on your
Oh.
forehead and. You
Oh, okay. Right,
I thought it
right.
was squish them all together and try to eat the whole box in one. I've genuinely sat and eaten a whole box of After Eights in one.
What time was it?
It was
I
pre
think it
80s
was
and Rebel.
after 8. Yeah, cheers. Right, where are we going with this? What was it
The
again? Sorry, I
fries,
forgot what we're talking
7.
about.
It's the Fry's chocolate cream that we actually got distracted on.
I'm gonna step out
7.
of this. I truly don't know.
The blue and green one are good. I'm not huge on the orange one.
That's fine, but 7.
7.
Seven's all right.
And next up is Magic Stars.
Oh, I love a magic star.
6.
6.
Hear me out.
No. 6, please.
I'll hear you out, Jack.
Hear me out. Yes, love a magic star, staple of the childhood, cute little faces. In terms, it is just chocolate in a shape, though. Do you know what I mean?
It's good
like, I
chocolate,
feel like
though.
we're
It's
more.
a taste sensation.
I feel like Scott's more likely to suggest something better than Magic Stars for the last one than worse.
This is the thing that I like about the chocolate is that it's not that broad of a game. He could go Tony's chocolate here, which I really like.
Yeah, I love it.
And I'd still be like, yeah, but Magic Stars, man.
Magic Stars are cute.
Yeah, but then at the same time, I get what you mean.
Like
We are not. We
it's
can't
just chocolate.
put Magic Stars in 10.
It is plain chocolate.
But they're Magic
I
Stars.
don't even think it's. I'm not even sure they're Cadbury's as well. So it's like
They're
not
not.
even good chocolate.
They're Mars.
Mars.
But I do love Magic Star and the little faces.
Your favourite's Dairy Milk, right?
My favourite's Kinder Bueno, and I backed up. I did when we had Dairy Milk. Did I not back up and say we've spoken about this? And he's bought me.
did.
He's
Yep.
bought me two.
These are
Yeah.
these are a 10 for me, but you know,
No, do you know what? I'm going to
accept-
back it. I'm going to go 10. When was the last time you had Magic Stars?
I'm happy with the 10.
Sorry.
I genuinely I get them quite a lot. Me and my sister really like Magic Stars. I've finished the bag instantly. So I'm gonna disagree with you, but I've also been outvoted, so it's going 10.
3 to
Fair
1.
enough.
They're at 10.
That leaves R. Kelly for 6.
This leaves Bounty.
Putting Bounty in 6.
I knew it was coming. Oh,
Cheers, guys. Really good that.
Do you know what? That's the best PR Bounty could have got.
I'm actually so annoyed.
I'm happy with about it. So
No,
I'm not
Shut
happy
up.
with Bounty.
That's
at
annoyed me
6.
more.
Yeah.
I'm not-
No, boys, you smashed that.
Nah,
You've done really well.
I can't believe that.
Do you know what? Sometimes you roll the die and then it doesn't
Yeah.
come your
I
way.
ca- I
It just
called
didn't
it.
go our way that time.
I called it and I was like,
Dreadful.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
yeah. Should we just end it here? Because
Yeah. Cheers
So
for watching,
I want to
guess.
know the list, excluding the 6th one.
Magic Stars in 10.
Boo.
Dairy Milk Whole Nut in 9.
Boo.
Good.
Bourneville in 8.
Good.
10.
Fry's Chocolate Cream in 7.
Don't know what it is.
Bounty in 6. Munchies in 5.
Yeah.
Twix in 4.
Yeah.
Mini Eggs in 3.
Yeah.
Kit Kat Chunky in 2.
Yeah.
And
Say it again.
Bueno in 1.
you put a Twix in number 4.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I can't.
Wait, higher or lower?
Lower, you mad?
What's wrong with Twix?
You have the worst taste. You're like, yeah, I like a Bounty. I like dark chocolate. And then you're going, oh, Twix should be lower.
Oh, look,
What's wrong with the Twix?
It's more of a biscuity thing.
He has got an argument there that a Twix could be considered a biscuit.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying
It's
a biscuit.
50% biscuit.
I'm not saying it's a biscuit, but like,
But then
when it's like more chocolatey, I feel like
of the
I
same
feel like
logic, would Kit
you
Kat
get-
Chunky not also be
Yeah.
like more of a wafer or something then?
yeah, but I feel like Twix is the most likelihood for crumbs, and I don't think crumbs is a chocolate thing.
He's kind of got a point.
Did you see him eating crisps earlier? He's a crummy guy. Right. Before we get into a heated argument, I think we should wrap this one
Yeah,
up.
let's start.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much for watching the podcast. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Shay. And thank you for the cameo from Ethan.
Yay.
He was dying earlier, and he's decided to wake up and
re-energize and get back in the game.
do a shift. Put
He
in a
heard us
shift.
being nice about Twixes
And
from
then
the
he
other
decides
room
to come
and was
back in
like,
and
I need
just
to
kick
sort
off
this
at
out.
Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Please buy our merch. Shay's wearing one of our lovely hats. Scott's wearing one of our t-shirts. You can't see it, but you can see it if
It's
you
like
click the
this,
link
but on a
in the
t-shirt.
bio. And I shall see you in the next one. Bye.
I'm going to have a Twix and listen to Post Malone.